Rahul Ram has always been an example of what we call as independent music. With its pros, this genre of music has several cons added to it. Though there is a freedom of speech in this nation, but the moral police will always be an obstacle to it. Here are some thoughts Rahul shared with Ananias. Freedom of speech is something Rahul believes in. Sugarcoat it in humor and the world will laugh with you, says Rahul.
Why can't I say what I want to say? I should be free to say that. So similarly, I think we say things, and if you have a sense of humor, you will laugh with us. And somewhere there is the tradition of the court jester. If you've read Shakespeare, you know that there is a fool or a jester. And the jester's job is to say things in a funny way to the emperor that nobody else can dare to do. Okay? So comedy is a beautiful way of getting points across, which otherwise may not be that easy to do. Songs are a beautiful way of getting points across, which otherwise may not be that easy to do. And I'm hoping it's taken in the spirit in which it's meant. It's constructive, it's not destructive.
Film music is mass generated, and the reason it beats other forms is simply because of its reach and budgets worth crores, admits Rahul.
The only thing that goes to the mass is film music in India. Nothing else. Okay? Nothing. Folk music stays limited to its own area. Classical nobody listens to. Ghazal has a small niche audience. So the only kind of music that goes across to what you will call mass is film music. Now why does that do so? Film music does so because film music has an advertising budget of crores. That's how it goes.
Though Rahul Ram's music may be different, not the one generated for the masses. But if given an opportunity and budgets, he could make his kind of music work with the masses too.
And in fact, some radio stations are so stupid that they will say things like, "Ab ye suniye super hit gana ka premiere." अरे प्रीमियर हो रहा है तो सुपर हिट कैसे हो गया? उल्लू, हमें गधे बना रहे हो, हैं? तो it's these huge budgets. You know, if somebody gave me crores of rupees, I'm sure I would go and reach out to lots of people.
Speaking on a different level, Rahul looks at technological changes but believes society has not evolved.
And society changes pretty slowly, except for technological advancements. Like cell phone, everybody has a cell phone. In fact, this film, Masan, is a beautiful take on how, even though the technology has changed, the society actually has not changed, keeping in tune with what technology has done. And you see this in a lot of things, you know. You take women's education and women's rights, for example, in India.
A highly educated Rahul has never done anything to justify his education. But what was reason for not taking up a conventional form of job by being an environment consultant?
You know, if I was a clerk in a bank, I don't know if that's a great life. If I was to do what my education allowed me to do, I would have been a consultant for with an environmental consultation firm. I would have worn a suit and a tie and told lies for multinationals. No, sir, we don't pollute at all. They're so nice. They don't do anything. It's all cleaned up. There'll be no problem. Because if you don't do that, no one hires you. All right? It's much better to be able to do your own thing and to not have to deal with daily jhoot bolna.
Powered by Ananias.